Osio Dohiju. Hey, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about these. These are some universal clip lenses that I got from Walmart. They were $1.99 and I thought, can't really go wrong with $1.99, right? There are three lenses. There's a fisheye, a macro, and then the wide angle. And we'll give some footage of all of those with my iPhone 7S, which has a case on it. So we'll do selfie view and we'll do the regular view, and I'll use Filmic Pro for those. The first thing to notice when you open this in the packaging, there are this is the fisheye. It comes with the lens cap off to the side, so the very first thing I did was put the lens cap on, and then I removed the the lens, and it comes with a little bag, so I put that in here because the only time I've ever seen a fisheye view used well was on the Y50 intro. So just saying, watch for it. This one is the it's set for wide right now. However, you'll think that there's only two slots in here, so the first thing I did was think that I was missing a lens, but the macro and the wide are connected together. So unscrew the wide and then you've got the macro right on there. It's a super simple operation to put on your phone. All I did was clip it like that, check out the view, same with the back. I just clipped it over and then looked at the view. So let's get to video footage itself. For the first one, and I have my case on too on my iPhone, but we'll put that right over, and you'll see a little bit of the lens there. That actually doesn't go away even when I take off this particular case, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. However, you can see the difference. There's that, and then here's why. So you do see that. And as well, I'll also note that on my FX7, my FX1000, when I use the wide angle lens on either one of those, you would also sometimes see that ring. And, if I'm recording in the other direction, so this direction, selfie mode in Filmic Pro only records at 1080p, or as high as 1080p. If I record the other direction, it's 4K. So the solution for that is that I would hold it out farther, then use the wide, and then I would just not set the frame size when I'm editing, and then that way it crops those circles that are right hand side. But so this is the wide, and then I'll go ahead and take off this this macro lens, or this wide lens, and we'll show you the macro real quick. So macro is really nice for getting super close. As you can see now, I'm out, but you no longer see that ring now. But what you can do is you can see super small details. See, look at that. And you can notice the shaking on the camera because it's so small. But my finger is super close to the lens, and you can see that it's, I mean, you're getting pretty good details. So let's turn this around now. So on this direction, I'm actually recording at 4K, and we'll go ahead and put this on, and you can see that it is still super blurry, but you get those nice super macro shots, and then we'll go ahead and alright, so we'll go ahead and put on the wide angle lens on this. So take a screenshot so you can see there's all the stuff that's on my desk, and if I wanted to, I could focus in on some of the far stuff, as far in as I wanted to. And I could pull the focus if I'm really curious to, but you can see, look at that. So I'll put the footage side by side, and you can see how far everything looks and then how close it is. Now, let's do the fisheye real quick. One of the items that I did want to note is sometimes when you put the macro and the widescreen on there, one of the things I did want to note is sometimes when you put the macro and the widescreen on there, because the macro, like I showed before, is underneath the wide lens, sometimes you get the wide lens to come off, but the macro doesn't. So I have the kitchen hand helper, the gripper that I use to get that off. So just a note. All right, so I swapped out the wide lens for this fisheye, and let's slide that on. So you can see the edges of the lens pretty well through this one. That's actually something that I've noticed is pretty normal on fisheye lenses, and it doesn't really go away when you add this to the backside, or if I take off the screen. So I did not read the instructions, so maybe you're supposed to put it on the macro lens. That could be. Now I want to note that I'm also using this with Filmic Pro in the wide view and not telephoto or something else. But you can see the nice fisheye look. I'll tell you what, let me see if I can attach this to the macro. I haven't done that, and I haven't even tried, so let's see what happens. So that was a fail. I thought that maybe I could put it on the macro, but as you can see, you just get this fisheye look. And here, let me get some focus going. So you have that fisheye look, and then we'll show it again this way. See how it's that fisheye, but that's it. Those are the three lenses. Well, that is the review of these small lenses. All in all, the wide and the macro do really well. For $1.99, they do pretty well for my phone. So I'll leave a link in the description below. Maybe they're still on sale at $1.99 20 years from this, if somebody's watching this, or who knows. But until next time, for the glory of Sealand, do to go E.